I'm taking a look
I'm
here,
with it.
dude. You know what else was the shit? The Pink Panther show. That was the
Oh, the Pink
shit.
Panther. Absolutely. Yeah.
Pink Panther.
Absolutely.
So much fun,
Absolutely.
man. But Pink Panther
Yeah.
was good because it was like there was something just so low key about it. They just had that
Yeah.
song playing through every
Dun-dun,
episode.
dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was so
I love
low
the Pink Panther.
key. It just there was
Yeah.
something weird about it where you felt like you were. I don't know. When I was watching Pink Panther, I just felt like almost like I was watching a Picasso painting come to life. There was just something really
Yeah.
like psychedelic about that show that I liked.
Yeah. It was. I think that's a good word to describe it. It was like minimalistic and psychedelic, you know.
Yeah,
It really was.
and
And
really
every
on
episode was just like 10 minutes.
exactly. Really
Yeah.
underrated too was they had that because old animation shows they were all like you said 10 minutes, so they would have like 10 minutes one episode and then 10 minutes at the end, but in the middle there'd be a block for another show, which leads me to the Ant and the Aardvark. Did you ever see that one?
Yeah, the Ant the Aardvark. Yeah, that's how
That
I
was
also
like
got
the middle
introduced.
block of Pink
Yeah,
Panther.
yeah. It was that. It was either that or it would like alternate with like spy versus spy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how I got introduced to all those shows.
yeah. Ant and the Aardvark was
Yeah,
great, man. The
yeah,
the ant was a Dean Martin impression, and then the aardvark was a Jackie Mason impression, I think.
yeah,
they
yeah.
the like that's what the voice actors actually said. It might have even been the same
Mm.
guy. I could be wrong on that, but
Doing like the voices.
yeah. But he said like for the ant he was doing a Dean Martin impression, and then the aardvark he was doing a Jackie Mason impression.
Yeah, man. We should totally get fucked up and watch the Pink Panther cartoons, man.
You know, dude, I would be 100%, 100, 1000% down for that.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I loved those cartoons growing up.
Um,
Loved them. I still love like the dun 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 dun. I
yeah,
love
I thought of it
those.
because yeah, I have that on my jazz playlist, and it came on the other day, and I was like, man, I want to get drunk and watch the Pink Panther.
Yeah, that sounds great, dude. That sounds like a great time. That's like similar to that like Yoshi gets high and enjoys his own company.
Yeah, for anyone out there who, but by the way, welcome back to
Welcome
Film
back, everybody.
Tangents, everybody. But yeah, there's a meme on the internet. I don't know if you can find it easily, but it's like Yoshi gets stoned. Yeah,
Stoned.
stoned
Yeah.
in his apartment,
Yeah.
and it's like a fake video game cover for a video game by Nintendo called Yoshi Gets Fucking Stoned in His Apartment and Enjoys His Own Company.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Just type in Yoshi Gets Stoned in His Apartment.
And it comes right up.
Comes right up.
That's perfect.
I was afraid it would be something that was hard to find, but it's not.
Yeah.
Sometimes you see something once in a while and then you can't find it again, and it
Yeah.
sucks.
I know how that feels. Circling back
It's
to that
rare, but it happens.
circling back to that like Pink Panther thing, how did you feel about those movies?
I've never seen them.
Like dude, to me, those movies were like the biggest like disappointment. And it felt like they were just kind of like because in my head I was like, oh, the Pink Panther is just like about this, it's supposed to be this like, cartoon about a panther that's pink.
Yeah.
And that just
Well, look,
goes about its life and
yeah.
has difficulties and has enemies, has ops,
Yeah.
but
Hops.
yeah,
It really is like Curb Your Enthusiasm
yeah,
for kids,
yeah.
honestly.
But it's like they adapted it into like basically like detective movies.
Well, so I think actually, dude, I think the detective movies came first,
That's what I was like.
and
That's what I was going to ask you. It's like
yeah,
they did precede like this show?
pretty sure. I think
Okay.
the actual Pink Panther character was, from what I understand, was I'm pretty sure I'm right on this. The Pink Panther character was like just the mascot for those movies.
Mm.
Like he would like introduce those movies, or he was like in the trailer or something, because the Pink Panther was like the name of the gem or whatever, I guess, that they were trying to, find. that got stolen, I guess. But
Yeah.
yeah, and I think the Pink Panther character was just again like a little mascot, like kind of like the way Bugs Bunny introduces Warner Brothers, but a little more substantial than that.
Yeah.
Like I remember seeing the trailer when I was a kid, and it was like, you know, he didn't talk or anything. It was like the narrator was communicating with him. And then they spun off.
So they spun
Or
it off
spun
into
it
the
off into the
cartoon.
Pink Panther show. I
Okay.
think that's how it happened.
Okay, because I remember when I was a kid, I felt robbed. I watched
Yeah.
like one of those, and I was like, "What is this?"
Was he in it at all? Like the Pink Panther character?
I think he was just like in very small like segments.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I think.
yeah.
Let me see here. Pink Panther show is a showcase of animated shorts produced by David H. DePatie and Fritz Freeling. I think those guys worked on Looney Tunes before this,
Really?
and then they started their own kind of animation empire. They made like Pink Panther, and then I forget what else they made. I mean, they made like the the obviously the Ant and the Aardvark and the Inspector show, but I can't remember if they made anything else that was like big. Oh, it says here they did the Dr. Seuss television specials from 1971 to 1982.
Okay.
Yeah. So, let me see. And was broadcast Saturday mornings. Let me see. Okay, it came out in 1969. Then when did the movie come out? The Pink Panther.
Like the new Pink Panther movie? It was like early 2000s.
No, like the original.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
1963. So yeah, the movie came first.
Yeah.
So you, Edward, just had false expectations.
I guess so, man. But
Because
when
you were a spoiled little brat.
yeah, because they should be arrested, man. They were playing with kids. They were playing. I mean, you're playing with kids because I feel like at that point in time, and I mean, I might be wrong, but I feel like at least for me, it was like, and I mean, I still think this is like, I would think that the Pink Panther show with the animated show that at that point it might have even been more popular than the fucking original show or movies ever were.
Yeah. Yeah.
What gives?
Yeah, no. Instead, it was about some dumbass inspector or something.
Yeah, I think Steve Martin played him.
Yeah, Steve Martin played him in the remake.
Yeah, it was very disappointing.
Yeah. Outside of your disappointment, were those any good?
What do you mean? The movies?
Like outside of
no, no, they were ass. They were just like shitty,
really?
shitty, like inspector movies. With this like weird like Mr. Magoo twist where he just like, everything just evens out in the end. Everything goes well, even though he's kind of like inept. That's my recollection of those movies.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Everybody, welcome back. Like and subscribe, please. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon, so you're notified every time a new episode comes out. It's Film Tangents. We're on season 2.
Yeah, and remember that we also have
the
we're an Apple Podcasts, everybody.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I need to get those 2 latest episodes up there. But yeah, so yep, do all that for us. Send us money, please. Address in the bio. No, don't send us any money. We don't need it.